I've always been fascinated by the goals in the sports realm. When I was younger, I aspired to be like them. One of the most beloved, the late Kobe Bryant, once asserted, "The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great at whatever they want to do." Therefore, I've been fortunate enough to have been blessed, encountering numerous people who had given me game, beautiful gems, and long-lasting memories. Today, I wanted to share a fun and interesting conversation I had with one of these legendary people who rose from the soil of the Black continent, hailing from Sekondi-Takoradi, Ghana. Whilst defending the colors and honors of either the national equipe, the Black Stars of Ghana, or his club, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, the Porcupines, my guest has had the privilege to be crowned African champion twice, back-to-back, between 1982 and 1983. Quoting another great sportsman on what it takes to be a champion, Muhammad Ali once affirmed, and I quote, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." In this excerpt, we touched on different subjects such as his humble beginnings, his drive and motivation to be great, his relationship with his former teammates, not forgetting valuable lessons from his coaches and trainers during his services for the national squad, and much more. Ladies and gentlemen, KOFI BADU.
Me papa me wofa me mawakwa aba wo edumedido yo enti no dodo a ebia wo benyim a ana de ebia wo kai obet we hu enyim no ebia wo hye dan kai enyim bet ebia what din na wo be hu nipa kwa yene bom enti method pi de betum abo wudi na ja ho na wo hwe ahwafo we hu kakra.
Friend KOFI BADU of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Perfect. In there, you have porcupines now. And now there, what the Lord Ekumapera, yeah, and to say, you deny him there, a pin, so or how which that John was so Abia or Baba or Babu Beacher, and so a boy now was so bad or better. Into say, Kumasi Asante Kotoko in there, one of the oldest and the greatest teams of Ghana. And for that fact, no say, men come on one year wrong, so I mean, there during what time, what 2 more years, our demo was African Champions Cup. Oh, wow, pepe. Into no, ni nani the be better than in command of Manala Yasha, into no Katra. You believe Yahoo. Say, be a may one there, do to my then. Abwam nze yanhwe anto KOFI BADU se yaka kotokwa na yaka KOFI BADU a iba time na yewu bia yaka na bibi tumaka na meka de bibi dem was 70s so this bit maka de 80s into no iba time pa specifically
ba Kotoko 1978.
Okay.
Latter part of 78. That was second round of 78.
Okay.
Now about Kotoko.
Okay. Into no say 78 no so if you are not, how old were you there? You can if you are school no do here another into the answer na di wura Kotoko.
We school I think Ghana, Togo, Benin.
Okay.
We had a tournament Accra Sports Stadium.
Okay.
And the academicals, we had chance for Kotoko. Until 78.
Once I went back out there, we left no kappa. You know, near and then a bit me academic Messi and there. Will be a one who I lefty, I back there lefty. You can't lefty for power, Virginia 8. So you can't there position inside the midfield.
Number 10.
Number 10. brother into no chede one high brain into no number 10 no ya can number 10 na be able to the last pass on or invent or share or one national teammates and I'm one into no as ya can no so number 10 no so no let me feel there like with my compare Platini na Badu
Satana Badu
no but yeah can some is some Platini Badu you want the zero Maradona you na number 10 that's Miribisawa if you be a win ball border but yeah can what kind of number 10 now more resemblant to style
yeah you have to take Maradona
so can Maradona the Maradona the Napoli Begiti you need Copa UEFA I think 88 87 89 into no say Maradona to me we need Copa UEFA so the UEFA Cup I the Champions League Kotoko full two more jail actually them kind of talent if before I do Kotoko yes the Papa KOFI BADU yes he was hailing from Sekondi right
Sekondi-Takoradi
perfect into the Sekondi-Takoradi so I think say if you do or Becca they be my family brother another me neighbor see him papatia everything I got the Sekondi or honor if you feel back
Sekondi in fact number Takoradi no number
okay
I guess Sekondi there's a mass for the fee or only agent okay or team be secret agent
okay
into a part let him be a number because not a secret agent post team
yeah okay
I'm several music need an Takoradi or Takoradi number
perfect you know your twin cities you know even though you were young on every court so Mason for me Papa Bisubo didn't come up because the court you know because CS is 78 into them 78 and I think if I'm not mistaken Abdul Razak best player for the whole Africa right into no say Abdul Razak best player now if say best players now say they left but your who didn't woman Papa Bisu catch them there them coach in the whole Ghana now put the whole area in G2 say we are previous best players of upcoming into know how was the feeling there Magic best player in courts
73 them vocals until that time I'm best player
okay
the 78 number was school
okay
now Abdul ball first division was Abdul Razak the 78 now I was in the first division I finished the start
perfect
so about the coast there there's a when we were playing for the coast teams now Western region there now you're the best coast team most talented players in the Western region and some are greater in Ashanti region
but talent pure
Western region there now you say we have most of the national team players about 80% from Western region
if you are one should them feel better far hot there if you are training one
that is it
I see now at the same time also share book upgrading BB singular BB or what your friend there if you are Bekaya time na Afraba Reba and Banana is Sudareba Ikaya Beka that was one of the joyous moments if you're with my football and I also put it outside of football.
That was a year Kobo cruise, Azaka Kotoko match, Kobo catching razor. Free agent and Rangers and our Fortuners team, they are my Sukis, Guyana,
and the women mark actually, but still, you feel there, Abo because in part day, if you have a baby ban. Heavy or Hoyampa on your day or do you able to the answer, but say a couple board now at that time, one of them opportunity there is a by you win so such a day. Wa bobo me sure the maso no ho mcha me so bobo ma nkofo no da pa maso na me ya. So ere bobo are ba wenye mo no. Iri ni no from course ye hu de nya 2 times twice best footballer the whole course no. First of all, when na eka na bobo like ebia you are playing to be like somebody.
Course time, you know. Now, it was about 5-3, 4-11, and 5-3. And the 5-3, you know, there were players no more fair divisional teams.
Okay.
No more either as an answer wise. So, indeed, there was a player we see Cook, no was for 11. Now I look up to him, because that time, now we didn't have say football matches on TV.
Yeah, we didn't have that social media influence.
And the senior players, we look up to them.
Yeah.
Because we had number 11 player at that time, number 11, and Cook was playing number 11. How was that? No, about 5-3, so Western region, the 5-3. Now it means that he was a very good player. Okay. Most of the times now I look up to him.
Okay. Because me so make there na me ya de bed most no ball could do baby. Na me papa I said that me body I do who back with. So ball no we until the moving the ball but the cuckoo does it. So yeah.
Cook was not a defender.
Yeah. So no me a defender, me ball center defense. No ball no I there and yeah how I don't quit you are like the one. That's right. Into me some me cuckoo does it and when who there. We're talking about somebody that was actually great. Yeah. And you know if during your course time who and it's if you're better being there and now they want us ultimates one and if you're kind of good either competitor today obia you know against him there the second virtual or the low by where's I hear can actually the or about the no
of course. It's not Western region yet. And there was no player in ball. Western region team, cool style, no players no behind the ball.
Yeah.
You to make us away, because it's been always said, the best comes from the West.
Yeah.
And when it comes to player selection, Western region player behind the cool which means a ball. Fit. That's that time now very, very hard. So because it's our player we say ball was they are winning ball was it was very hard. Very, very.
That time is Ghana international squad that you do call afcon and now the friendlies now. Mostly now were your youngest. Nature there, I can say the area was Sumpo war Libya, now there, all the friendlies and other engagements. And still, now you were younger, like in your younger version. Internet, if you the season, that time, Mesa, you're young, like tomorrow born is. At the same time, where there also people are with my there. Wabobola watching another one should be nani. Bit my be them and as there. No, because of everybody our young, and mostly when in a Wolfie West, why are doing to know? There's no fault in there. You play every time young, another you play all the way old. Age wise, squad them what do call Libya, what do you call J last afcon for Ghana. Most of the players now were young. But at this time, within teams, either Ghana or other teams, we bet more into his 40s. Into So yeah, comparison now. Would you think there or better using younger players our fit or and then as well unexperienced? Another ABR we were working with age-wise better experience, right? So in your opinion, would it be better say it be use of experience and I say there it be use of fitness? Like which one would play a major role?
At times, no, like blending experienced players with say younger players.
Yeah.
But if you are experienced, let's say you are of age, not uniform. I don't think say or say a friend.
Exactly.
That kind.
Yeah.
We are experienced player.
Yeah.
We are fit. You are going on. Now if you are blending with the younger ones, fine.
Okay.
But you can be experienced player, uniform.
There's no,
because experience is the best teacher. Experience say why you be paying and you know what you are about.
Yeah, exactly.
But now they say you are very good some moment. So what
matters.
you could be experienced, fit, and you blend with the younger ones who are also fit. But if you are experienced, let's say 1 year fitter.
They will flower. I say will be
Let's say it was
talking about experience and longevity. A boy from younger age, it did in a year career wise, mostly from Kotoko days, right? And I was even listening to an interviewer. You were recalling na the kaka there, any phobia boy. Into them phobia on the away match no kwano mesa washa hono wo be fie no mesa na Kotoko full fans or supporters will behave there but wakuma na what the tawichi mesa ya fans or to me fandom or there ye chire until one name on the return match or facing one match there washa hono, right? How was that experience and feeling like? Yerobo boy, your fans or Taichi? Because me share some matches I won by during 82 Libya. You were facing 50,000 people in the crowd. Will be man. For instance, finals when Libya boy, or you 50,000. We are sure then Ghana's full baby. So how was the feeling there? Your fans or Taichi, sometimes fans are walking a coquisha on Bibi to my was scared there, if your woman is look at trouble. Who experience a with fandom?
Oh, and start with Kotoko.
Yeah, definitely.
Kotoko, team, yeah, all fans, they don't know how to support.
Okay.
But I'm not going to team match. I'm about to have a chance stadium, until noise. But I show one, on our who say, and Kotoko, a team, you to me, a show Kotoko supporter, a bit to have a big car and you say, car and you hit me, a show Kotoko supporter, or Bepon, ever say, Oti, crew room. Obenante on a new betting on take. I shall because I am confused. Or move it me a soup, sir. So, what shares our atmosphere and also share Omono support keke. Now, all about big park near show. Now, will be air to the team. Next time, Oba, you say you have to.
Yeah, they're
born. So, it is our normally most of the times, it's mission now. Your chairman, Sims, Kofi Mason, Abase, small who their supporters or more. Who say, that form say, can't inform us. The next match, if you don't perform, into Biaka. And you will next time the feeling or the call partner also.
It gives you motivation.
Yes, so you have to work a bit extra harder.
Yeah.
And your work say we a team you have a very good team, you gonna play against a team with a crowd of 80,000 like Libya.
Yeah.
So because our team, you know, the crowd means nothing.
Definitely.
It means nothing. And yeah, of course, Ojo.
Exactly.
So like when you call Libya, no, a team like Cameroon.
Yeah.
Or more professional players.
Even
You know, boy, and so.
Yeah.
And Cameroon, they had a shot in our goal. But you try, I mean, because assassin try Nkono about 3 times. Georgia Lassan to full stretch Nkono. But a goalkeeper no was.
Wasn't doing anything.
Wasn't really sure. Because now you say you will team. Now team no sure one Obiani do be park also. So a crowd of 80,000 was scary.
Yeah, definitely.
So there are 2 different things. Say me walk Kotoko, the air bono, the air supporters no. Almost to go form because they are sharing. So next time in my bar, I will say, number 4 maybe in a stadium of 80,000 against 80,000 supporters.
Okay.
So because we're 4, no.
Definitely. See, I'm here for how players, you know, mostly they invest in their bodies, right? Into every day, if you're training, before I training, Nankasa, why need to feel. You do a power stretch or there, now I demand who has every the fetcher, if you are all food simple, so I got to know, a fight meet because of a member player will look lean, while you're faster and stronger. So all this little stuff, you know, so yeah, can now through technology and science and discovery. But at that time, you know, how ABI take us through a day and now your daily routine, you know, your time, you know, from late 70s, you know, early 80s, you know, how ABI professional athletes, how I need to city.
Those times, no, we were not disciplined. When you not disciplined, I can't know my period. When it goes training there, we were disciplined. Training. But said we are near we were not disciplined. Yes. And when I said you training, we are going to pay for you made training about what they are more.
So this is interesting.
I said
both like
twice a day. And it said but health wise, make me understand now we were not disciplined in our area. Because we didn't know any answer to the training. And they said so even time cramp also did that. You are being controlled.
Exactly.
So it's higher time there. Now but training there, now we were very, very fit. That was our area. But other aspect,
wasn't all that.
Yeah, discipline. Wait me up with this school. They are upon 4 a.m. 4 a.m. You know, we name a colleague. We have that stadium. One is supposed to only training. We ever started training in 5:36. Yeah, you don't cook me about it now.
No, actually.
Yeah. Because our time now football, no, we were just playing for fun.
Yeah. Okay. So this is also another interesting part. It's more like kumawood. Now, so that was more, Consider so that was I think that is one of the purest form of love for something.
That is it.
So whatever attachment it will now say 80,000 people ahead of us. So because of them love I am.
That is it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely inspired. The Mesa I can see say that time maybe I not do or no but them love or woman maybe a ball up at the open. Them love and them passion, determination or making one man. Baby I tell the Kenya now was sorry. Yeah. And so no, yeah, at that time, who were your best teammates, like in terms of technical skills? Time and first war was here, or in Bakui, and you know, Kawa, in them, Jinani China,
yeah, time not to know team. No team by Ogunti was there. Papa, Albert Asase,
definitely.
Francis Kumi, John Bannerman. Yeah,
Team
that's all bar. Yeah, you were team for
definitely.
because my cousin, so I time Kotoko about 18 players in our national team. 18.
This is this time I had local boy. I don't recall saying that Fuka.
Is there the local players in there?
Very minimum. But 18 out
18
of
players.
22 people.
Yes.
Now also Kahubi. I'm here sitting with history. Like
no, we have Kotoko line up. So I tell you chop a picture and yeah, and the 11 players. That time the whole 16 the whole squad, 16 players. Now 16 players, you know. We are about national and Sana. We are about national team.
Now at that time, so now we work with now the foreign players who are now there. It will be free Nigeria, now will be free Cote d'Ivoire.
No.
Mostly when you are Ghana. Okay. And so now, how was the camaraderie? There, how brotherhood within the Kotoko teams are now? Because you go to now, team, or performing good, but me no ni wanye yankofo bi wonka na de bibi them or one na no bibi a
so we are our best friend.
Yeah.
But when it comes to say any group we are no be can grudge be no ultimate grab but we are our best friend on it.
Definitely.
But see share our camp we are together.
Yeah, that's the meaning of team. And one thing is I'm so fascinated by the since you're near coaches, you to me about Guardiola, you to me about Mourinho, you to me about Allegri, and not there, so on and so forth. Obias one style in philosophy. At that time, was it more the coach now pose the influence on the team and not there? Team one can win more ball. Because them level set when you're born, you can play with them however you want. How was the situation? Was it the influence more, the influence of the coach?
Every time, no more. I mean, say coaches play as a very important role in our career. Coach like Adebi, on the also son. Especially the young players and then you walk as a sign of my ball. I say, okay. My own said yes. It was like everybody Kotokona who were playing for the coach team or academic class who knew what you have to do in football. And I said you are talented and you are playing. Yeah. But the back Kotokona say we were lucky to see the coach. That sure said this is what you have to do. Or even when you attack any bar, maybe I also original and sana. Your position and so you played a very vital role in our career. Coaches are very, very important. Because you can be skillful,
but don't have any direction. Into no members are James Apisapia. You share teammates. Former Ghanaian coach. Into that time, no one na if you none of the name one there obey a coach one day and not there. Just happened.
Maybe it just happened. Because I know before I was a coach in Ghana, he was in London. No, Britain. On one idea.
Yeah.
And it happened to say he was in the national team, so he took the advantage of being a coach.
Okay. This is a okay, if I were with your capability, knowledge, and between my coach and other record and have something else going on, let's leave it for other people.
Yes. If we want a certificate, fine. But right now, if you don't have a certificate, you can say open so you're coach. You have to have the certificate.
I'm posing this question because I think Ghana, along with Egypt, coach Charles Jamefi was the Ghana afcon 4, right? Into J 63, 65, 82. With this 3 came from this coach. I think the last one 82 the whole coaching questions I was throwing because I wanted to know how good was this man, like with his football knowledge, and then nobody can tell me there, coach or if he has a successor on a personal relationship with his players. So maybe them little and details are all. So first of all, how good was he as a coach to motivate you, to put you in a good position?
CKJ, yeah. I think he was the first Ghanaian professional player.
Definitely.
The guy said, before I ever called Libya, we had zone 3 games or Benin. Now, or the system be by, and the system that we are talking about 82. As at the last time, Inter, AG, Champions League.
So 2010.
Yes, 2010. From 82 to 2010. So many years in between.
Definitely.
Inter, boss system. Like you lose the ball, the 11 players, you have about a half. You have a defend. Inter played as a system.
I remember the Inter Barcelona. With Barcelona, Inter lost 1-0, but Eto, yes, striker, no, Gina 5 for defend.
That is it. And it's all here. Our system as CKJ from my boy 1980. Our system 8 ball. But one of the best coaches in Europe, Mourinho, our boss, our system. I walk out to CKJ.
It was a genius. Honestly, first indigenous coach from Ghana, OJ award, like OJ accolade national team. Because 63, first time I hear call AFCON. AFCON also was young man of Ghana. First country about AFCON one retain them title through Coach CKJ. Within the staff, how was the environment or how was the relationship? Like now staff only you would do with more about there. It was just for the spirit, for the team spirit there. In Egypt, now you won't go for this one. Okay, with more tactician or work coaching now. So how was the relationship between the players and his staff? Was it, for instance, was it like teacher, so the maestro and his students, and now there was more like somebody teaching, along with his mates?
The coach was very friendly, jovial. Say, environment, yes. And when it comes to coach now, we loved him.
Perfect.
Because all your women asked, it was a very serious
coach. And very serious. Perfect. So, yeah, if you're the 82, you drew Libya. So how was the journey before 82? Say if you young fan there, Kotoko, you are a match within the Champions League or outside that. the throttle or the bus you do call the plane another the train. How were we moving?
It's a Champions League and most of us send it for country to country.
Exactly.
Engineer plane and
first time so I full plane no. When was it? Do you remember?
The first time I lay Kotoko, you know about a crack on a full plane.
And I checked the team.
Full plane.
So how was the first time you have the Kotoko Champions League? No, I come. Do you remember a match in another day? Do you remember the circumstances?
The first time, I think that was Kadiogo. The Kadiogo, on Kwambe call, that was then Burkina Faso.
Okay, so
yes. They are playing the call the first time in the first divisional team now, full playing.
Yeah,
it was great.
Definitely. So was it encouraging that since we were made on the amount that we do the season good time my season miss a little ball on the I don't know or a wafa another day and there was still like no baby I made rule still I'm not proving myself. I want to reach other heights. How was the mindset back then?
Like a team like Kotoko. So, all year you'll be loved. Like playing for Kotoko. You will buy nothing. You will buy unam car now before the show. Or to be the show. And when you're playing for a great team like Kotoko, almost every day you have to improve yourself. You have to improve yourself because the more of your service to the club, the more you are loved.
Definitely.
So, in the team, or said, we are
okay. You can the afcon no Libya 82 good in the boy another
yes.
Okay. You know, and then that was who like at that time no agents were another wabana wababo there. Osumos also of Ghana national also there or show na ababu. How was the
afcon? So afcon the national teams now.
Yeah, exactly. Into no na me patch there. Say since you know you have from national team this time during this time no ABA or the letter Bema agent now one more teams will and sana or baba for the okay call up baba. So at that time when what for there for defend Magana now the carbon B Magana. So how was the process?
The process one about person.
To
be in the newspaper.
Even the wooden water from
newspaper. Okay. No, I say you ever camp sad time we say there were newspaper then you see the list of players are all national team.
Okay.
The communication were through the dailies.
Media. But at that time there were more newspapers, yeah, definitely. And how important or how was the role of the media back then with the players? Because I know, say, with some other players in different countries, ABA, sports writer, or relationship with KOFI BADU. So, ABA, whatever is going on in this team, he gets his info through you. And now some put there, media it comes just to disrupt the environment, right? Into that team what is any team that commander one then me a na let's say team so how was the relationship within the media and the players at that time?
Sometimes even the sports writers now there will just be a stadium. Can be and the graphic and times sports editors. Now who be and also more stadium there. I never channel much wrong what they have to write the newspapers don't meet us, do warm.
Okay, so then kita hudia, okay. So they all know who knows. So it was more like from back end.
That's it.
Yeah. So okay, what's your take on in Mesa 2010, 2014 players in the work how and I'm during the AFCON 2008. One of the later ones, modern president, members of the government, or stuff like that. Modern support through maybe an interview, another or Twitter there. Oh, Ghana, go and defend the colors for the nation. At that time, I'm sure that through history, Ghana on Shada or Jobet on Shada and Jordan, right? Into how was the relationship within maybe players awardable for Ghana, another for Kotoko, and then the government side, another not for party president, but maybe a minister, another MP, another Bisa.
Nobody thought about. So minister, no. Yeah, they say your friend will come. Yeah, we're not because of money. Yeah. Not out of money.
No.
And I say, yeah, from a Kai 79, now there was hardship or Ghana. Yeah, or national camp or main school. Could you believe that we're eating once a day, and even the breakfast time, just a tin of Milo for about 40 players. I work company. A tin of Milo near the
rationalize.
Yes, near the hot water without sugar, not bread, because not hardship. Ghana, if you need Ghana, but still they were camp, so we were ready to serve our nation. It wasn't because of money. We want to see minister, we want to see the president. No, we had the answer. Yeah, boy, that was it. So, until minister, what else? What we never cared about any of them. Well, I don't think what camp or camp here sports minister or camp now. Then your coaches never. March is why I call GFE for the commission or stadium. Nobody came to our camp.
Okay.
So the out of love.
Few of the main characters are in serving the nation throughout 82 Libya, national collapse. So remember, like nti se mebɔ nimpa ni dina na bi ebia ɔkayo na some adjective a obetuma aka dɛ mabɔ me wafa ne dim me wafa no yɛ generous or no yɛ courageous ana dɛ mabɔ me papa ne dim me papa no na yɛ obi a ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden, right? Into no few people yɛhwɛ se mebɔ goalkeeper Joseph Carr, what comes to mind?
Card on yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, he was a very good goalkeeper, one of the best goalkeepers Ghana. Was and he was very, very doing his work, training hard every day.
Okay.
We training your friend.
Okay.
We are also the best. Yes, and when it comes to training.
So it was more like similar to how Anna coach CTRL.B.
Yes.
The war was my second.
Yes, the best, but
skipper George Alassane Osua, what comes to mind?
Alassane, 82, he was the best goal scorer.
Yeah, on the Sheffield.
Man, as at now, who striker or to say George. Though there were strikers, I almost have more goals. I almost goal king race our Ghana. George Alassane so had his chance of winning the best goal scorer in Ghana. But over on playing with George Alassane and other strikers, Oma Jumani easy, am I for this one? Because he runs across, he comes back, he can dribble, over speed. So now we had a flare now. I'd say Klinsmann.
Okay.
Dutch man, Klinsmann. Oh, George there. Pogwefri could score goals. Jim said, I'm not share, and I said, if I'm share. Okay, or Ghana. The speed, the flare running across, no one to me, George.
So one of the greatest strikers.
Yes.
In George Alasa. And one thing like one role I bet me the one position very difficult to play in football is a striker.
Yes.
So no say abandoning like with the likes of maybe yourself, Hukunti or George Alasan and coming on, even in the later years, maybe a bit more Tony Yabua, the same Abedi Bele Senior. How come I through that DNA? Because them DNA in our year, so you play out there, Sir Georgia. Not there, I didn't do you, but how come following on, you to me and one hour about them kind of player, not them kind of character, not them strength.
Yeah, what I've seen about Ghana football when you say, and the players, they are selected. They are selected. We born. Yeah, time, now the potential in the players. Because who player we are, where how overborn, we say no. When you born a ball. But I know they select the players. Now, what you say? So, or when you born a ball, coaches they can't transform players into
I see what
the
you're
best
saying.
players.
Yeah.
So, and I said, rule anymore, no, and that's who said, ball, no, anymore, ball, no, or
so there's not that kind of structures to guide the plan. Okay,
that is it.
You them 9 a.m. and try there, you develop players.
Yana like Kaede, Dan Kaede, no, he was a striker. Or the potential, it would move. And he wasn't selected. Say, oh, you're foul, rubber ball. So, on the ball, also a striker. Okay, Abdul Aziz, no Olympics, that time. On the ways in our last time, so he was moving all over. On turn defenders. So, we are not 7, and he dashes now about from 11. Team was moving all around, like George. Oh, well, Ghana, number 9 for you know, though they are very good. I always say, if it's not going, they can't improvise. Almost a baby one.
And I think, one thing so I lack during this later part, on there free flow movement. Okay, we will make that positive because if Guardiola on camera there from Guardiola on this side because on our influence the ball kind of ball I use right now. We'll be able to move over about 3 to move over 11, over about 11 to move over 7 fine. But at the same time, in Bakura about 9 about 2 we move on. The new party any survive but well, we have this kind of striker. You know, this is one of the best. Because since you're one youngster on Afinaja, fine, but my opinion on yet that kind of number 9 maybe I need to we with my body Lewandowski kind of 9 and you need to Ebia Warisha, but my Yama Yashi. Still on our young, into the Abon Pie there. in the near future, no, a bit more national, and also put there. So I'm national, I'm going to even himself, he still stand a career, or he still stand on himself in a good career. In between Libya and Egypt, because I'm trying to touch in on different aspects, because I know say in Kofi Waka Libya, Biso Kotoko for one of hard course was also winning 83, but I wanted to know more on the KOFI BADU, the player, the person, when he was in the athlete, in between winning the AFCON to winning the Champions League, because in a year me two me win them two there. Age now the papa to my boy ma there. Yeah. Yeah, quite yeah, and they are quite and son and Brian's empty hand. So how was your movement in between 82-hour J AFCON on 83-hour J Champions League? This and the AJ AFCON at the Champions League. Me feel there it will there kakra wabi and now there I'm wrong.
Two things, two separate things.
Okay.
One, no, like winning the AFCON, no, is you win for your nation.
Definitely.
And winning Champions League, you win for a group of people.
Yeah.
Because I don't think say Kotoko winning Champions League has for their own day. They will never jubilate with you.
Definitely.
But if you win the AFCON, you win for your nation. Everybody will celebrate with you.
Okay.
And there are two different things. Winning the AFCON, no, say it's something enormous than winning the Champions League.
Yeah. So be okay. You could have
Maybe
AFCON.
also be AFCON.
Definitely.
It's like if you AFCON, it's a special trophy for Africans.
Yeah.
It's like winning a World Cup and winning a Champions League. Which one is the best?
Yeah.
You win the World Cup. And so if you win the AFCON, the whole of Africa, you are the champion. So unless you're Champions League, you are a champion. I think so. You will refer the Africa one.
Definitely. Since you are young, through different experience. Yeah, the CCR you have about 5 aside. Into a betum, a de unwa can one other betum you 5 aside, you have about 5 aside. One a day with the players you played with, or even the players at that time you heard about them. One I had a yako,
When you're talking about defenders or
whoever, you can go with team of all keepers or all whichever you
the 5 aside.
5 aside. In your own system, like
time and best players.
Not the best though. Why if you're there? Okay, me you know he or fit me style of play.
Yeah, like from my Kotoko players, yeah. When you talking about Poko every year, you talk about Papakon.
Okay.
You talk about Francis Kumi, Poko Inti.
Yeah.
Now, KOFI BADU Aba.
Perfect.
Albert Asase.
Okay. Then, so you have 5 plus 1 Oma.
And then number 7. So number 7, now we had good players like Otre, other players. But Banaman, walk to go over here, dear parents, so I'll take Banaman.
Okay. Once I saw Banaman Nimpa, 1.3, no crossing ma, putting more Oshe. Now was a header, right? About career in Kotoko. Abandona, mostly, not just yourself, like I'm not accusing, but mostly no feel there. Yabagana, Bia Pade, Yoko Union to know Baba Brochi, but my name at that time, it was that difficult to Baba put more Brochi, and I will put more another team, Italy. At your time, how was the experience there? Okay, this and Mama walk on the phone. Main pay baby, men call baby, war, Abrocha, not there. Maybe one or this start about what the buffalo.
That your time, now to be very, very honest with you, not professionalism, you are. Because so over Europe, Britain, so I don't think there was an African player. Be a dog or a foreigner, be a one. That was the time of fashion news. When you go to Germany, there was no black player.
I think one black player right now, coach. I mean the first African and first foreigner upper ball. Above for 2 years name the way. Exactly.
Yeah. A long time ago. Long time ago. And now we France. The France, no, almost no chance to call the French speaking
countries.
Country of the players are on. Now, time, now, even you will be loved. Into Bibian can say, and who is gonna pick you up? Because African football until say you pay your way about World Cup, we have good great players our African and Sana or infiltrate about for players. Okay. Yeah, time. How why not walk? How are you gonna go?
For real. Yeah.
And that was a hindrance. Ball, you are loved. Bibian come and say, I say no ball until the late 90s now. I feel some of our players started from local Europe.
Would you think, say, after the under-17 World Cup, Ghana for the Waba or by exactly.
So not Tony Yabua, not Tony Yabua, Frankfurt.
There was a kind of Gago, I think.
So on the late on board Junior World Cup in Sana, but before Gago, now Abedi was in France.
Yeah. But that make a day. Was it them movement from that era going on? When Nana whatever no what to one spread.
That is it. Okay. Because that time they had a trip a free system.
There wasn't any opportunity to go to my and I think say a couple of players so I once on that time in Melbourne. We also when I win a chance with my work for US. But it wasn't that common. There in the Kenya by in a young US now. Perfect. So one thing I may be some before we did for my baby. If I didn't say if you wait here with my day during this period of time I'm born. The man didn't watch them. It is and say I send him to my another but you are going through difficult time. If you're there because of football boy here them or Kenya, like you have something it gets you through your daily life and through something it comes from because maybe you played football.
Playing football and say boy because player behind Ghana as a ball. This is beer. Nipa a Fredby and I went to in the career but send the ball Ghana. I said you did your best. You become a legend now. I don't say you have any regrets. Okay. You wouldn't have any regrets.
That's one thing I was coming because say maybe a better interview. I bet say the old another ex-player, former player. Me regret I'm going there. Me regret and then my question is, or you like he's a human being, so it's natural that we have that kind of feeling. But how come a great number or a large number of athletes, footballers, you who in their 50s, 60s ongoing now, me regret in there. Now you better regret in the but one thing I actually because to be frank, me share that new, right? But anywhere me who know, big respecter, me woman, to me I'm the young man not better, right? That shows somebody he lived his life to the fullest without having any kind of regret. And to know, he also inspires. He gives energy to the young ones. Like, okay, one day I would like to be like him. I would like to have my name near his, right? Maybe be fast. Time now, I mean, who are winning man? I'm going to be doing a bar, being bar, now, about power, Italia. Our friend Terence, right? So Terence, Fruana, a woman, or Verona, so now two big teams. Kiev and Hellas. Into Emmy or Kiev and almost who are Hellas. Emmy major captain band, now Sergeant Captain band. And I'm Papa Daku catching down there. My no call 101, and Papa no yet. Kotoko legend. But on the following day, no miss no, it didn't mean say more here than who know on Shamado. So, Yako baby, Ayako Biano. We be to my car there because of I don't know, now Miss me another vice versa. But it was more of respect. No one the honor, I don't know. No, so mean giant my mean say more exactly. Into no, that is no. I think that one of the great quotes now one of the greatest players I need to check. Maybe I'm going to be a chair now. Need to my body. So this is one thing. And then second thing, this one I wanted to surprise you, but yeah, sure they say we went to my surprise. I tried there, okay, I wanted to do something. I didn't know what to do. So, when I missed them, no, remember.
Wow, that is it.
Remember, Papa.
Rambo. Thank you. John J. Rambo.
You know,
Kumasi Sports Stadium. And
when was it?
Where is it? 81, 82.
Okay. Okay. So, with my academy command, I baby, my lunch, I may pay there, Mehu. They may go on because if you with my academy, okay, interview, but if I there, Mehu, what kind of person, athlete was he? Not just, it's fun and games about the matches, right? But during the matches, how are you feeling? I answer those kind of questions, and at the same time, I hope we do something else together, who knows? But I thank you a whole lot. Thank you for the presence and for the hospitality as well. Yeah, Papa, Kofi Badu, Wabwa Helpa, and you know, different times that in Kano and during the period, Miss Anna City, Mama Young players Wabu Pina Woodin into Nasina, the demand.